bro. Lil Taira, man. YaBoyRockLee.
Kuru, I'll touch you, I'll direct the dance.
Yo, we're here for another episode of Nippon Sangoku. I know we is gearing up for war. Oh yeah, last episode was goated because we got introduced to characters in like the last 3 minutes that we didn't even know of. And they had like main character draw. It was an epic battle. And you know, a lot of times wars or conflicts are often progressed by some no-name person that we'll never hear of.
The nameless.
That passed on the baton to somebody or just held on until backup came or whatever. And obviously the one who really made that final push, they often are the ones that history remember. But you know, history often forgets those people that just
who held out just long enough, died right before the cavalry arrived, but the cavalry arrived for the win, which is what I'm expecting to happen here, because I don't think anybody realizes what General Raymond did yet, except for our boy Estero.
Yeah.
I had to butcher his name today, but I think he's the one who's realized it, because he's like, yeah, we falling back to Fubuki. I don't think these dudes on the battlefield know. They kind of know that they might be coming back, but I don't think they understand how early he made the decision with what little information he got. Holding his start. Oh, they doing what? Nobody protested? Oh, one person protested. What happened to him? Oh, they locked him up? Yeah, we're going back. We're going back? Yep. We're going back right now.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Please, General.
That's crazy. All right. I'm trying to think of what. Nah, that's not worth sharing. All right, we're going to jump into it.
Choose your reactor.
某金沢では連日連夜も敵視を受けていた大和軍上官たち。
Oh, they're far up where from she's going. And they probably don't even got word.
And they're about to get ran up on as far as I'm concerned.
Nah.
Is it word from her?
Handwritten. He's a simp.
He really simple for her, bro. Damn, now they got it.
Of course.
Damn.
Seriously. Oh, good. She got some breasts. Is she bruised or dirty?
Both.
We're going dragon hunting?
Damn.
That's thugging on these horses.
Damn, bro.
I actually want to run that back. It's just so epic. Yeah, that's a nice shot. That's a nice shot. So much aura.
Say it. I don't know how many numbers that is, bro. Was that 20,000, 10? Yeah, bro.
Yo, let me get this straight. Their forces are scattered.
Yeah.
And because their forces are scattered, they're easy to break.
Yup.
So he's like, yo, we can't hold our territory. We might as well concentrate.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Risk once again.
Yeah.
You have these little outer things, they get taken over, they get
like
body.
2 or 3 on
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You need that body of 6 to move up, bro.
Yeah, you need a strong body that can go and fight these things and be nimble. So let's see. Okay, I want to make sure I understood it.
Facts.
Yup.
Bars.
Yeah.
Did I hear that guy was a Taira at that?
All my examples are going to be Ukraine-Russian conflicts, right? But yeah, they've lost like, I think like 20% of their territory on the Ukrainian side. But they don't push to get their territory back.
We'll get it later.
They're working on a battle of attrition, and like that's it. It's a battle of attrition. And once the enemy, which would be on the Ukrainian side, when they run out of Russians, basically, if that were to happen, then they can go claim their territory.
Yeah.
But there's no point in just throwing lives at this land, losing the lives, and then you still lose the land, and now you can't replace the people, which is exactly what he's saying.
It's funny, whenever I play Risk, I'll do that. I'll take a bunch of somebody's stuff, and then pull back and watch them take their main force and move it out slowly.
Yeah.
In like 2s and 3s, and I just come with another couple 5s, take it away, move back. I'm like, I'm gonna get that land. Like, you can't keep defending it if you keep moving up.
Yeah.
You should have just stayed back where you had your 8. And then you keep moving up to take that space. I don't know why, but thank you.
Yeah.
まあ本当やろな。知らない以上は彼らは人質に取られたの当然。
Yes, they
Unaware that the war has begun?
They're very unaware.
あとは彼らの働きに任せるのみです。
Because he's effectively leaving Taira's son alone, basically.
マジっす。
ヤマトの伝令兵はすでに始末してあります。
いいね。
Oh, don't
中
never
軍率
know.
いるスゴラをやるなら今夜しかないっす。
Yo!
ヤマトの奴らをこの金沢に留めておけと。
Oh, you're gonna go
それはユーモンや
against.
核が金沢に入った場合の話っす。ユーモンらが福井に引き返した今。
You might as well just finish it up.
3万余りの大和兵は俺の部下の先導で金沢の各兵舎に。
Led by my man? Yo, this is stupid!
もう一度
Not him, not him.
Yamato's stupid, right?
Yeah.
何の結果も忘れなと。君ら政権内での立場。
You failed, though, technically, too, but I'm gonna let it go. You not respect your intelligence.
そうだ。やりましょう。
よし。
It sucks. I don't want the Yamato people to die. I just don't like that kid.
Neither.
長峰中隊はまだ来おへんのかいな。
Come on, kid. I don't even like you, but come on.
伝令兵は来てる。
いえ、それが。
おっさんに言うことはないで。
You know what? Die. But it's just 30,000 men that gotta die with you.
And then here's this guy who fell for it.
ともちゃんも一緒に入ろう。
はい。
I think he's ready to break out of his bonds at any moment. He's like, this rope's not even really on me, bro. It just looks like it.
アイラ大将の命令が。
さすがです。察しがお早い。我が国では肌が黄色やないもんが養殖につくなんてむっちゃ大変なこと。
This country, too.
先月4人目の子供を生まれた。
Oh.
おお、それはめでたい。
お互い足元救われる。
Whoa, he dropped the bar in front of me. I'm like, yo, the ordinary what? Hold on.
おお、それはめでたい。
いざはつ
The
ら
ordinary is preparation for the extraordinary.
Ooh. Okay.
大和っぽいやつ以外は今は放っておけっす。ではこれより。
Hopefully that's a Yamato person.
Yeah.
心してかかれ。
I'm trying to think, who do we know who would have long hair that we recognize?
It ain't the pretty man with the samurai sword?
No, there's no way he'd be all the way up here.
Oh.
輪島総帥や変異軍師がすげえ戦略を練り。
That's the chip on your shoulder.
Oh, with raw military strength.
That's the chip on your shoulder. Got it. I now realize he was the one who shot those dudes, his own people, outside of that armory. Well, not own people, the surrender crew. I see.
何やそれ。
He's a Yamato. Oh, yeah, y'all are dead. Damn.
Unnecessary.
Who do you? Close enough.
Nah, bro, I would have been like, that's weird. Y'all heard that whooping before?
都合さんならもうちょいきつく縛った方がいいかな。
Please don't.
ならちぎりそうやし。
超人ちゃうね。
Nah, you can snap the rope, liar!
無事つもりなら昨日の宴会でやってます。
Nah, they were waiting for something. Here it is.
誰か入ってきた。
Here it is.
ああ。
You dead, my brother.
Yeah, honestly, I don't mind if this brother dies.
Why?
Because he's the one that's been getting fooled, that fell for the self-whipping.
Dead. Yo, like that? Oh, man.
俺の父親。
He's gonna beat him while we're strained.
Yeah, he is.
I think I hear the ribs shattering.
Yeah.
呼吸困難でこいつは死ぬ。今すぐこいつと共に浮き落とされなら戦場。
Yo!
状況が分かってないみたいだ。
No, you guys haven't grasped it. Yo!
Oh,
Yo!
beautiful work. He's so flexible. Oh, he took
He
it.
allowed it.
Yeah, to close the distance. And now he took your weapon. You can't. Yes, yes, yes. Alert everybody. Perfect. Perfect. Wake up, guys. Get to work.
Thank God. Who is this?
The brother?
He's still alive? Oh, no.
Ty-
You of all people?
タイラ。
He survived his attack?
And saved him?
様では何も起こらへんってそう言うてはりましたよ。
He's just a brat, man. Like a kid is what I mean. Yo, Little Taira, bro. Little Taira, man.
気持ちは痛いほど。
Listen, man, I don't like Taira like that. I'm gonna see if he's further redeemed. But there's something about the scene. You know, he saved the man that he's had in captivity. He's shooting the enemy, emptying the clip, and he says something. Yo, my father said this was gonna be easy.
Dad, you lied to me.
So now it helps me understand why he, not only is he arrogant and all the other stuff, but he's not listening to this guy because his dad said it's gonna be easy.
Daddy said it's easy. Daddy said we just have to go up here. Daddy wouldn't send me anywhere dangerous. This is as easy as it looks. Of course I don't have to think too hard.
Never had that read until that moment. You?
Me either. No, never had that read until this moment. Yeah.
All of a sudden,
it's like,
he's just
he's
a brat.
He's just like the Tairas. He's this, he's that, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, he is all that.
He is.
But there's the element of, my dad said he wouldn't do this to me. This is as easy as it looks. He sent me because I'm just going to go get some easy-ass accolades. He would never send me to a spot that's actually dangerous. He learned what we all learned at some point. Our parents don't know everything, bro.
Yeah.
At some point as a kid, you learn that. You're like, yo, I thought my parents were all knowing, bro. I thought they knew no wrong. The signs were there, bro. You're not in a mansion. They don't have a Lambo. They don't know everything.
Yo, yeah, that's so true. No, it's so true. I tried to talk to my dad about some investment advice, and I was like, yo, you know what? Whatever, Dad. And I can't even tell you how that resulted out. It obviously, well, it's not obvious, but invest in Palantir. That's a long story short.
Yeah.
Oh, not anymore. Not anymore. I don't know about the future.
You late.
It might be late.
Yeah.
If you're not in at $18, $12, I don't know. But if yeah. So not now. But yeah, you know, your dad sends you on some business venture and says, I already took care of everything. All you gotta do is go sign the papers. And then someone's telling you, don't sign the papers. You know, they're gonna see you.
Watch out.
And he's like,
there's an extra addendum in there. Watch out. He's like, no, my dad said I just have to show up and sign it. And sure enough, he pulls up and there's 12 extra addendums and 2 negotiators who are like, we gotta redo this before you can leave.
Yeah,
bro. It's like buying a used car, I swear.
I get it. I got it. I got it, kid. Let's see what he says after the fact. And then he's over this man's body.
And he came straight here. Kill him. Nah, kid, you came here for a reason.
Lead them back home. Kill me right now. If you can't,
the only Taira I like right now.
that was sweet.
My man's putting Yamato on his back, son.
Literally.
I fully expect this kid later to rescind everything he said and try to kill him anyways. But for right now, I'll take it.
Nah, I don't. And now I expect him to be better than his father.
I hope so. I hope.
Yamato forces are scattered. Oh man, I'm nervous. Oh shit!
Oh damn.
He heard it? He's gonna go protect the kid? Oh wow. Character, don't kill him! Damn!
Oh, they succeeded, bro.
Wait, the guy came!
Yo! The long hair! Hell yeah! You'll never get your baddie. Right where the letter was.
I actually forgot about this man.
Oh, he ran out! This is the one that left on the other side of the river.
Okay.
This is the name.
Seal forces and wiped out the Sei forces. Wow.
福井へ向か
Wow, and then they were able to send aid
Oh
back.
兵士
yeah.
合わせ140
Oh, that's it?
こうして長尾ルートンが画策した金沢野州は幕を閉じたので
Wow. Wow.
What a massive switch. What a massive reversal.
物騒物騒。
今頃常ちゃんさんコールが響いてたんじゃ
This guy.
どうもわしには腑に落ちません。つまりこのデモは誰かによって扇動されたものや
Of course.
おそらく戦争によって利を得ようとする者による企て
Profit off the war.
いうのは辺境将軍や各軍師がそれを天下太平のためとは無論思わへんやろ。
Tyra's about to get a win off all this?
決する鍵となり
He's finally
he
figuring
figured
it out?
よう思い出しました。はあ
Oh, he just figured it out.
せっかちょどこに行くねんミスミコミスミコ
Mr. Me finally figured out whatever that riddle was, but I wonder what it's telling him to do or what he thinks he's supposed to do. Or is that just like a code for what their true plan is and now he knows the answer? I don't know, but either way, I feel like he was insinuating. No, I'm not gonna insinuate that far.
Nah, do it, man. Because I got nothing, bro.
Now the big reach, the
Yeah,
big
go over
fat,
the big reach.
The big fat reach
Say it with your
is
chest,
that
bro.
Taira did all this knowing that Sei would try to do too much and they're gonna crush them and they're gonna annex the land next to him and it's gonna be massive.
That's what it
profit for
looked
him.
like.
Here's
That's
what
not like, is Tyra gonna come out on top of this?
Yes, but not because of his own planning. In my mind, here's what I actually know. Tyra was like, yeah, we're just gonna go, we're gonna get them to surrender, we're gonna crush them, we're gonna get that land, I'm gonna make mad money. His plan without Railman does not work because all the stuff that just happened with this night raid only worked out because niggas, Railman dropped back, he told the other homie to stay, don't cross that river, stay right there, and then the strategist said, hey yo, we're gonna send just you and a couple niggas to go be a black force ops outside the city in case something happens.
And yeah.
If none of those things happen, they get crushed at Kanazawa. They're hostages. Railman gets killed with them because he's too far to come back and help. They get invaded from the bottom right. They're cut off from everything.
Yes.
Now they're pincered.
Yes.
But because Railman had his own plan with his strategist, none of that worked out. Tyra's plan was, I'm gonna go take the land next to so I can get rich, and I'm gonna have everybody in this country supporting my war.
That sounds very familiar, my brother.
Does it not?
Holy shit.
Does it not? He sent a massive force. He's like, it's gonna take a couple weeks. But it wasn't. They would have lost. They would have lost handily if Raymond's not scheming within his scheme. That's why it's like, you're right. What I heard was Tyra's gonna come out on top. But Taira did all this on his plan, just thinking he's gonna send his force up there. They're gonna surrender. They're gonna crush him. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna need this support right away. So he already had the protest ramp to go with it.
Who sent Rayomin though?
They did send Raymond, but Raymond didn't listen to the original plan.
True.
That's
sent
the
him?
key part. Tyra did.
So I just need you to know though.
Yeah.
It's not to discredit
He's
anything.
like, yeah, Tyra's gonna get the glaze.
It's cheap. I'm not even gonna argue that. That's why I just asked the question.
That's all I need to hear.
Yeah,
Knowledge.
I'm not gonna argue that. I am putting no argument, zero argument into giving Tyra the credit. None. However, if I'm Tyra's homie and we just chilling in the bag and Raymond did this and he was scheming and doing all that and he went out and sent the black ops and they took over, I'm gonna look at my boy Tyra.
I'm not telling that story.
I'm gonna look at Tyra and say, but who sent him? I did. That's right, my boy.
Okay,
That's all you,
yeah.
son. That's all you.
If I'm Tyra, I'm gonna feel the same way. That's why I said I'm not telling that story though. I'm like, I sent this force up. We conquered. We won. We rich.
Tyra, you were wise to select the men that you had in order to win this.
That's not wrong.
Yeah, that's it.
That's not
I
wrong.
understand. This is yeah. I got no argument because what you say is the right way when you look at the details. When you do, that's just my ass. Just just looking at the whole picture.
Yeah.
But I have no argument about it. People
No,
are trying to argue with me. I ain't say nothing, bro. I just got private thoughts.
You're absolutely, and your private thoughts are absolutely right. Because the show told us that's basically how it's gonna go. Nobody's gonna remember, sorry for the nameless, nobody's gonna remember the nameless who died in that first battle. Nobody's gonna hear about how Grand Archivist almost got clapped up and the right general had to save him. Nobody's gonna hear that story. Nobody's gonna hear about the night raid. All they're gonna hear is, yo, Taira sent like 37,000 niggas to Sei, bro, and he started clapping them the fuck up. And now we own Sei, bro. They was gonna surrender. They're like, yo, fuck us surrender. We taking it, son. It's thuggin'. That's all niggas gonna hear. And because he already got the protest people in the streets, niggas are already ready. They've accepted that they're about to enter another war. And that means, you know, they might have to leaner food. They don't have to send money up, pay more taxes. Whatever it costs to do war, he already has, like, encouraging people to go stream in the streets. So yeah, they're all gonna be like, yeah, Taira did this, bro. Nobody will ever know General Royalman saved their asses. Strategist Kaku knew the whole vibe. Whatever my man Misumi's working on back here might be critical. Nobody knows, nobody cares.
If I'm gonna say something controversial, but it is what it is. So on the things that get me excited about the show is the real life stuff. I pay attention to conflicts. So like if the homie Trump had stopped in Venezuela, had just stopped right there, history would have been like, yo son, that dude single-handedly just captured a foreign dictator, brought him to the US. It's crazy. What really happened, he's like, yeah man, I want that oil and I want that leader. Like, you know, make it happen. And people are like, that's crazy. Like, do you know what they got? You know, like, this is crazy.
Yeah, make it happen.
Yeah, make it happen. And somehow those geniuses in the military, they got it done. Yeah, we could talk about inferior weaponry, all that stuff, but in war, anything is possible. I'm gonna say we had some great strategists. And then he was like, yeah, do that again over there. And
they're like, wait, hold on. They're like, hold on, what? Like, exactly what you did, do it. Like, it's a little more complicated. He's like, they do something like it. I don't know.
Yeah, it was way more complicated. That's why I was like, yeah, if it had stopped in Venezuela, they'd be like, yo, the US. But now the PR is not looking so great. Nope. So that just is what it is. Sometimes you gotta stop while you're ahead, but sometimes you get high off the victory and you're like, yo, I could do that again. So
facts.
I completely get it, man. But everything about this show is like, yeah, if as a person who like appreciates military conflicts, not the lives lost, just the strategy, I liked it. Like in this episode, I was stressing over losing 30,000 people. Although I'm rooting for the Sei woman because she's bad, I like her. But there's something about 30,000 people just dying senselessly, especially in the middle of the night.
Senselessly to a competence.
Yeah, I really don't like that. But it's like, now this is lame because a lot of times conflicts aren't fought this way, okay? But shout out to Lord of the Rings. I like watching two large noble armies that know each other's across the field.
Clash.
And we're going to clash. We're all awake. We've all had our meal. We've had breakfast. We had oatmeal. And we're going to fight each other. What I cringe at is when you're just at a wedding and niggas just kill you at the wedding. They poison the wine and now you have a red wedding. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so cringe. But that's how you win wars. Those are the ways that win wars. The large scale battle where you're just clashing, you're losing people unnecessarily. It's a silly way to fight. And it's, from what I understand, it's not actually the common way. It happens in movies, but a lot of times somebody gave up, somebody got snuck, someone got poisoned, someone did something underhanded. Those kind of things is usually what happens. The large scale army doesn't really happen unless I got like a 3-to-1 ratio on you. So we're just gonna overwhelm you. It's gonna be over. Anyways, until the next video, YaBoyRockLee,
Direct Nasty,
out.
Guys, quick reality check for the collective, which is you, our audience. That's my nickname for the Rock family. We're hitting 1.5 million views on a monthly basis, and that's iconic. But 71% of you guys haven't subscribed yet. That's almost 1 million people who are watching, but not subscribed. Now, if just 10% of those viewers hit the subscribe button, we would add nearly 100,000 new members to the Rock family, the collective, overnight. That kind of growth would change everything. What? Better content, more variety, higher production value, all the things I read you guys ask for in the comment section. So subscribe. And if you really want to be part of Rock family, you can also turn on all notifications. Thank you.